Okay. Hey, Mary. I have the worst fucking internet, I swear. Hey, Tracy. Hi, Shania. Sorry. I have the worst internet. Like, this week has been so bad for our internet, and I don't know why. Because it was even back up for the past, like, 5 minutes, and I'm like, why isn't it reconnecting? Okay, I thought it was me. No, it's me. I'm the one with the problems. But at least we're back now. We're back. I'll wait on a couple of more people to jump back in here. I felt bad because I was like, I don't want to start a new stream, but I feel like that's the only way that's going to, like, resolve this. So we be back. Because I came late to the other one. Should I retitle it, like, something? Let's retitle it. Stream. Should get new internet service. I would if I could. If there was any other available internet service, I would. But in our area, there's not. There's only one. Trust me. I've had to reset our router like every other day. It's freaking irritating. So anyway, sorry. If there was any messages on that old stream, I can't see them. Welcome back. Thank you. Yeah, sorry guys for that brief intervention. What is it? What's the word I'm trying to say? It's not intervention. What is it? Brief intermission? Intermission. What's the word I'm looking for? Your internet's having pregnancy brain. For real. We was playing Never Have I Ever few seconds, so it's cool. I want to play. We were playing Never Have I Ever while you were gone. You guys always do the fun shit while I'm gone. Damn it. So back to speaking of lesbian movies, I watched Fingersmith for the first time in years. Still holds up, but now I feel like I need to watch Tipping the Velvet and see how that does. I haven't heard of Tipping the Velvet. I watched Fingersmith, but I haven't watched that movie in a long time. I have that damn AT&T fiber. Yeah, well, we have AT&T. We don't even have fiber. We have AT&T. Oh, and it's because I was stood up and walked around, and now Zion's like, oh, we're up now. Couch just said to Cody she needs to drop down budget on those clubs and hotels. We don't need a hotel. Just build en suites for four of the padded rooms. That will save a lot on cost. Are you eating cucumbers? They're basically pickles. I think they're technically, it's like a pickle. I don't know what she calls it. I don't know if it's like a pickle salad or like what she calls it, but they're not quite pickles, but they're definitely not just cucumbers. But they're basically pickles. So I'm eating pickles. Intermission. Yeah, I figured it out. Unless you want to play Never Have I Ever. Well, yeah, I mean, hello. I want to be included. Especially if you guys were having fun. I have that FOMO. Have you watched Talia Ryder movie? No? I don't know. What is that? Who? I don't remember who that is. Sounds familiar. We thought you was just a pregnant robot that needed charging. Fiber isn't any better. They're trying, well, that, and so our internet might be also extra shitty because they're doing stuff around here to better the internet. And so I guess whatever there is that they're doing around is like messing stuff up. I don't know. I know our HOA said something about them trying to like give us better internet. Like AT&T is trying to do better internet or something around here. I don't know. What's crazy is that our neighbors have Comcast, which isn't that much better, but it's a different option. But I've called Comcast several times and they're like, we don't service your area. And I'm like, my neighbor who's within arm's distance of me has Comcast. And I know they have Comcast because they're an arm's distance of me. And I can read their damn thing. Like, they don't have a dish, but they have the little box that says Comcast on it. I'm like, I know you service my area, but they claim that they don't, so I can't get them out here. I don't know. They're like, well, you might be on like the edge or whatever. I'm like, okay, whatever. Stupid. Well, we have to do something to entertain ourselves while waiting for you. I'm glad that I guess that I can entertain you guys. I feel like I don't, but I feel like a lot of what I do is just complain. My internet is awesome. Problem here is weather and farm equipment. Lost power 4 times in 2 years because of giant farm tractors snapping off power lines. That's great. Well, it's one thing or the other, right? Never have I ever had a threesome. Wait, okay, so what are we doing? Are we drinking? Well, I can't drink. I've got water over here. Do we take a sip if we've done the items, or like what are we doing? Are we doing like are we doing fingers down, or like that sounds so bad. I didn't realize how bad that sounded until like I said it. Or are we taking a sip? What are we doing? What are the rules? First of all, I've never been in a threesome, so I don't have to worry about that. But what are the rules for this? What's HOA? Shit. What is it? Housing something association. Housing. What the fuck does HOA stand for? Homeowners Association. That's what it is. Stupid pregnancy brain. Homeowners Association. So basically, we pay a quarterly fee. Well, the way that our HOA is. We pay a quarterly fee to apparently live in a nicer neighborhood. And HOA is ran by people who usually live in said neighborhood and take care of things around the neighborhood. Like parks. Like we have we've got like a pond here, so that's taken care of. We have a community like park thing. We've got a community swimming pool thing. We've got, I think that might just be about it. Our HOA isn't too expensive, but apparently, I mean, that's pretty much, you really, like if you live in an area that you have to have an HOA, it's because, like, that's what they say. Like, you pay an extra fee to live in a nicer neighborhood is what you do. But I hate HOA. Never have I ever walked around naked in my house. Who hasn't done that? Yes, raise his hand. Yep. No? You've not walked around your house naked? I haven't done it recently because there's other people that live here, so that would just make things weird. I haven't done it in a while, but I've definitely done it, especially if I've lived like alone. Never have I ever had a threesome. Well, yeah, I already answered that one. I've been invited, but that's a strong no for me. But it's only a strong no because I'm selfish. I'm a selfish lover. I would not enjoy it. No, out of mine don't like to share. Oh, fingers down. I don't know. Well, that's what we used to do. Like, if we would play and we didn't have anything to drink, that's what we would do. We'd do, like, fingers down if you, like, whatever. What's GMTA? Eat a pickle for yes. I mean, I have water. I feel like, I don't know. I may have just answered yes to a bunch of things that I don't actually need to answer yes to if it was based off of eating a pickle. We just type yes or no. Oh, well, I mean, you guys can. But I guess you'll be able to know if I have or not by me drinking my water. Yes, naked, no problem. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that either. It's, like I said, it's just, I don't do it now because there's other people that live here. So it would just make things weird. So HOA is a way to make you pay for the stuff that the local authority should be already doing. Pretty much. Pretty much. I hate HOA. If I could ever have, like, well, one day we just want to, like, we want to build our own home and, like, we want to build it. Well, first we want to, like, buy land and then build our own home, like, on said land. I like the actual home. The neighborhood is not bad. And our HOA isn't that expensive. It's like $200 for, like, every quarter, so it's like $50 a month or whatever, but it's not bad expensive, but I love the house. I just hate HOA. Did anyone ever answer the never have I ever had sex in public queer place or Burning Man when there are no children allowed into area? Well, I can answer that one. No, I haven't. No to a threesome, no to walking around naked. How do you... But why? Okay, do you live with other people? I could see that being a thing. But even, honestly, when I used to live with my parents, and there was a lot of people that lived in the home, I don't know. Anyway, like, when they would go on vacation, like, the whole family would go on vacation, but if I, like, had to stay back and work, because I was the oldest sibling, so, like, I had a job, I would just walk around the house naked. Never have I ever had someone walk in on me having sex. I don't think so. I don't think I've ever had anyone... Well, someone may have already been in the room, but they didn't walk in. But that's kind of iffy. And no, I mean, I guess theoretically... Yeah, it just depends on, like, what you mean, I guess. They were already in the room. They didn't walk in, but they didn't know that we were having sex, or at least what we thought they didn't know that we were having sex. They probably did. But I haven't ever had anyone walk in. So I'll take a sip because it's like yes, but no. No to that specific question, but yes to something similar. No to the public queer place. I don't think I've ever had sex in a public place in general. So. Great minds think alike. No to someone walking in. No. And yes, HOAs freaking suck. I'll never do it again. I'm all for keeping neighborhood clean, but hate being told what I can and can't do with my own yard. I got reported for a blow-up pool for my toddler. We got yelled at. That's why we don't have one of our dogs, actually. One of our dogs ran out. She would get out all the time because she was an escape artist. But she would get out, and she was a friendly dog. But she got out. She would like, because of the type of dog that she was, people were kind of like freaked out and scared. She was a husky, okay? And she was not going to do anything. She was super friendly. But people were getting freaked out and she kept running away. And they were like, oh, okay, she can't do this anymore. She needs to be out. So, yeah. I have a problem with them on that. And then, what else did we get yelled at? Oh, we got yelled at for our yard one time, too. We got yelled at for our yard because we had weeds that we had not pulled in, like, a little bit. And it wasn't that bad, but... Or, like, we hadn't mowed the lawn or something. And it was, like, they were like, you need to mow the lawn, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. I think now we are officially in the After Dark portion of the stream. Yeah, well, I definitely changed the title of the stream, so... And mine was 900 each time. 900, what did you pay, quarterly or like, shit, if it was monthly, I'd be like, fuck that shit. But even if it's quarterly, that's expensive quarterly. Luckily, I mean, we only pay $200. Our neighborhood isn't that big. Our neighborhood's not that big, and they don't do that much. Like, if they tried to raise that shit, everyone would probably, like, throw a bitch fit. I remember walking in on my mom giving my dad a blowjob. Oh my god. When I came back from a night out with my mates when I was 16, scared for my life, whereas before I heard them a number of times and was so cringe. Ew. Ugh. The worst thing that had ever happened to me is I walked in on my mom wearing lingerie, getting ready. And then I was like, oh, I remember, because my best friend from high school, I was in high school at the time, and I ran out of that room so fast, and I was so freaked out, and my best friend from high school, she died laughing, because she knew what I was walking into, but she didn't tell me. I was like, if you knew, why didn't you tell me? Because I went to, like, go tell her, because my dad used to travel all the time, and he was getting home, and I was so excited that he was home, and ran in to go tell her that he was home. She knew that he was home. I was like, oh, God. Yeah, but I never did walk in on them, like, doing anything. So, that's good. I think I would be scarred for life if that was the case. Never had someone walk in during, but I've walked in on people by accident. I don't think I've walked in on anyone having sex either. Never have I ever used food during sex, such as cream, chocolate, etc. I think you're missing out. I've used fruit, which fruit's fun. I was gonna say shaving cream. It's not what is it? Whipped cream. And chocolate? I think we've used chocolate at some point. But that's pretty much it, I think. I think for the most part, it was fruit. But yeah. Missing out. It's definitely fun. Cody, yes, and it was an ex awkward. Oh, you're trying to talk to Cody. At least at them, so I know not to read it. Never have I ever faked an orgasm. Oh, God. Yeah, that's Yeah, because I was with men, and every time I was with a guy, I faked an orgasm. Just to get it to stop. Cass, I'm going to try not to visualize you nude, no promises. Oh my gosh, you guys are terrible. I live with my parents, and there's always someone... And there's always someone here. Oh. Gotcha. I can understand that then. Not a fan of food too sticky. That's the fun of it. I think every time I've used food, though, like, we just took a shower right afterward. I read cream cheese. Where did you read cream cheese? I mean, cream cheese would probably be good too. My brain did autofill. Oh, gotcha. Cream cheese would probably be good too, though. I'm not gonna lie. You can honestly probably just use just about any kind of food. My sister walked in, but thankfully she didn't see anything. But after she left, it killed the mood. I'm sure. Sheesh. Somebody already in the room, aka just stay under the covers and don't move too much. Been there. It was nearly, 20 years ago. The thing is like, it wasn't sex, but it was like, it was like foreplay. So we didn't go like, cause I was like, okay, this is too weird. I can't do this. And it was, how many years ago? It was 10 years ago, I think, or something like that. So it's been a long ass time. Mom was about to have some fun. Oh, gross. No, I don't want to think about my mother in that way. It's nasty. Disgusting. That's a running joke that they like to make fun of me for, though. I have never faked it. Seems like too much work with no benefit to anyone. I would rather just say what I need to get there. Well, the thing is I wasn't going to be satisfied, and nothing that they were going to do was going to make me satisfied. Jeez. Sounds like your mom was excited too. Stop! Can we change the subject? I should have told you guys that. The fruit was an uncut pineapple. Oh God! Like a whole pineapple? Surely not, right? Totally. Food is fun. Yeah, food is fun. Never have I ever been with a MILF. Oh, never mind. I have. Cody! I can't even drink on that one because I haven't even been with a MILF. Not technically. I came close. But, well, I don't even know if I would consider that being close. Yeah, I would say I came close, but, like, I don't know. Depends. Never had a fake one. Oh, whatever. Yes, had an ex walk in on a current lover and I. Oh, no. Oh, that's awkward. That's awkward. I was trying to think if, like, anything like that happened to me. You know what? That when I was in high school, my friend from high school was very sexual, so I could have walked in on her and, like, not really was paying attention. Like, her and her boyfriend. I probably did. I probably walked in on them having sex and not really paid attention. I don't know. Never had the chance to fake one. I mean, you shouldn't fake an orgasm, but I've done it every time that I was with a guy. Oh, God. Yeah. Hi, Tex Max. Love you too. No to the MILF. I know. I can't even take a sip on that one. Whatever. She just likes to make me jealous. It's fine. Mention the dozen or so lesbians in, is that San Francisco or Santa Fe? Is it Santa Fe? San Francisco? Is that what it is? All in one room. Yeah, it wasn't a sleeping night before the convention. Probably San Francisco then. Been with a MILF, yes. You guys just all enjoy making me jealous, don't you? If I'm not going to be satisfied, I'll just leave. Have legit said you tried, but it's a no from me. Like now, if I was with a woman and I was if I was having issues I would tell them what to do. Or vice versa. Like I would tell them, by the way, if I'm doing something that you don't like or you prefer something else, just tell me. I'm just a huge communication person. But that hasn't happened. So if anything, I think I'm usually the more communicative one. But it's mainly I know what I like, so then I just do it. It's not so much me communicating with them what I want, I just end up doing it. Because I have like a controlling personality, so I just take control of the situation. Tell us your story about being close to getting with a MILF. Me and said MILF so we both were attracted to each other, but she was married. She was poly, and she had, I don't know if I would say she had feelings for me. I think she said that she had feelings for me, but I can't be with someone who's with someone else. And I told her that, and then we ended up it was more like emotionally, we almost like if she wasn't married, it would have happened. For sure. Like, because we both found each other attractive, and I'm like, yeah, but I can't be with someone who's with someone else. That's pretty much ultimately what happened. Never have I ever called out the wrong name. I haven't called out the wrong name, but I didn't know their name. So I just didn't say anything. I've had that happen. But I've never called out the wrong name before. And no one's ever called me the wrong name either. But yeah, I've definitely been in a situation where I didn't know their name. But yeah. Does that count? Or is that kind of a different question? Can you say, hey, Maria, please? Or Mariah? Is it Mariah? I think it's Mariah. Hey, Mariah. If that's how you say that. Mariah. Nope, never said the wrong name. Woman I hooked up with at Burning Man, we didn't get a chance to exchange names before things got there. Yeah, I mean, mine was with a guy. It was a one-night stand. That was the last guy I was ever with, because that was the moment where I was like, yep, I'm gay. I saw American Pie in the theater, the movie that made MILF famous. Damn, I'm old as shit. I've seen the movie, but I didn't watch it in theaters. Cassius, how controlling are you in bed? I've said it depends. It depends on the person. But majority of the time I'm a top, but it depends on who I'm with. Like I could be topped, but I haven't really been with someone who could top me and like be successful with me getting off. So they'll usually like try to, but then I'll change it. Good on you for having morals. Who are you telling has morals? I have some morals, but I also don't. Cass, she caught feelings for you. You're as bad as Cody. I'm not as bad as Cody. Cody's actually been with a MILF. I feel like she got over me pretty quick, though. It wasn't like... I don't think she was, like, falling in love with me or whatever. I just think we both found each other attractive, and she told me she wanted to be with me, but I told her I couldn't be with her because she was married. And our personalities wouldn't have meshed well. Like, she's definitely someone that I could sleep with, but not someone I could have a relationship with. Because then I got to know her more. And I probably still, like, I would... Like, if things happen, like, now or whatever, and, like, if we were both single or something, then yeah, it would definitely happen, but I wouldn't be able to have a relationship with her. Because after I got to know her, it just, we would clash. Be honest with the person you are having sex with to have true orgasm for both partners. Oh, yeah. I am in a complete agreement with you. What can we say? I've almost called out the wrong name. I turned Olivia into, oh, damn, that feels good. I wish I could say I got away with it. Oh, no, you didn't. Did I do something like... I want to think that... I don't think I've done something like that, but you guys are saying stuff, and I'm like, wait, did I? I don't think I did, though. That's why it was probably, like the person I didn't remember who his... I didn't remember what his name was. That's probably why I didn't say anything, because I was like, nope. And that was how many years ago? That was like... It had to be at least... I came out as a lesbian when I was 21. 20? I came out as bisexual at 19. I think I was 20 when I came out as a lesbian. I came out as bisexual first for like a year, and then I'm like, I'm not bisexual. If Cass is as bad as Cody, does that mean she is joining us in the parking lot? No! I ain't joining nobody in the parking lot. Because I haven't been with a MILF. Cass is the one who kicked me out to the parking lot. But I haven't been with one. Doesn't count. No one will be in the bar. I know at this point. Hi, watching from the Philippines? Hey, Joanne. Cassie kicked everyone out of the bar. I only kicked Cody. Well, no, that's not true. I was going to say I only kicked Cody out. But if anyone else has, like, experience with getting MILFs, then they're kicked out. Yep, now we've heard more. Now that we've heard more, Cass, join Cody in the parking lot. No, it doesn't count. It does not count. Right, I'm off to sleep now, Cass. So, good night, everyone. Good night, Mikey. Never have I ever sexted the wrong person. I don't think I have. Because usually if I'm sexting someone, I'm double checking to make sure that I'm not sexting the wrong person. Cass is going to be a MILF soon, so the Cougar Lounge needs her. I'll take it as a compliment. The parking lot is going to have is going to have adjacent, is going to, probably you're meant to say, is going to have to be adjacent to the Wallflower Hotel. Oh, we're turning the Wallflower into a hotel now instead of a bar? Is that what we're doing? My ex-wife purposely called out my brother's name just to F with you. Both started cracking up and couldn't stop laughing. No. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's bad. I guess she's your ex-wife for a reason, right? If Cass is going to be a MILF soon, then I think I should stay in the parking lot. Yeah, nice one, Cody. Nice cover up. Kind of ruined the moment. Oh yeah, your ex-wife. I was gonna say, I was like, who ruined the moment? He's still sleeping. I'm trying to think if I can come up with a good never have I ever question. Someone sent me a half-naked picture of themselves and I texted them back and deleted the picture. Someone sent me, I remember because I was like freshly out of the closet. Some girl sent me a nudie picture of herself, but it was so bad that I was looking at it and I'm like, what is this? Like, it was such a bad photo and I'm like, I don't even know what it looked. I'm like, what does this photo look like? And then once I figured it out, I was like, oh shit, because I think I was literally like across the room from like my parents or something, like where the staircase railing is right there. Like that's how far away my parents were, and I was like, as soon as, because I was like looking at this photo and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then once I figured out what it was, I was like, oh shit. And I like quickly like hid my phone because I don't think I was like out yet. Like I was out on the like the dating sites or whatever. But like I was like, what? It was a bad photo because they like took the angle of it. It was so bad. They took the angle low and like shot upwards, and I'm like, what? I'm like, what? That's not how you take a nudie, like a selfie or a nudie or like whatever. And I'm like, I couldn't freaking figure it out. But then yeah, I was like, shit, so I like deleted it. Oh, it was so bad. The last MILF that hit on me was my straight friend while on a night out. Was weird. I had to be like, please go get water. I'm not dealing with you, whatever this is, because we both know you don't like women. That has to be weird too. Like, especially if they're your friend. And you know they're straight, but it's just the fact that they've like drank too much. Hypothetically, though, I am in the bar. Whatever, Cody. Whatever. Yes, Wallflower Bar would be empty, so Thirsty Luger Lounge will stay hoppin', and Wallflower Hotel with introverts can hook up in solidarity. There you go. We figured it out. No room for cars in the parking lot soon. What was the pic? Oh, I don't know if you probably messaged that after. I mean, it was a full nudie, but it was just the angle of it. Like they did it. It almost was like they took the photo. Like they laid their phone on the ground and like squatted over their photo or their phone or something. Like that's what it looked like. And so I'm like, what? I'm like, I was like, I took my phone and I was like, what is that? And I was like, and then it took me a minute and I was like, oh, right. It's like, it was a bad photo. I've never received a photo like that ever after that point, because I was like, is this just how women send nudie photos? Because this is not how I'm going to send a nudie photo. And no, I've received quite a few nudie photos after that, and none of them were ever like that. And then I was like, okay, that person just doesn't know how to do a nudie photo. My son, 18, accidentally texted his mom a graphic list of what made each actress on Cobra Kai the sexiest. She forwarded it to me with, what the fuck do I do? Oh. That's funny. I mean, I guess he could have probably done worse, but that was a poor choice angle for a photo. It was bad. It was bad. I don't think she was bad looking, though, either. It was the thing. I was like, yeah, but this is bad. You can't come back from this. I'm like, you can't come back from that. She was trying to give you a point of view pic, but did it badly. I guess that's probably what she was doing, wasn't it? Yeah, probably giving me a point of view photo. But it's still not really how you do it. No. It was just bad. Is it weird knowing you'll be a MILF shortly, and why isn't DILF a thing? Not very fair to us dads, but whatever. Well, DILF is a thing. Majority of the time we just talk about MILFs because I feel like majority of the chat just so happens to be lesbians. I think we found that out like the last stream or the last two streams or something, but yes, it is weird because I think I didn't realize I was gonna be a MILF soon, and and we realized that I think like 2 or 3 streams ago or something. Good thing you didn't ask someone if they knew what it was. Well, I wouldn't have, because I wasn't out yet. So even if I didn't know what it was and I would have asked somebody what it was, they would have been like, wait, why did you get a photo like that after, like, you know what I mean? Like they would have, yeah. And so, yeah. And that's why, because I didn't want to basically out myself. I want to say I came out shortly, not long after that. But traumatized for life after that photo. No, because even after that terrible photo, I knew I still liked women. So I think even after that part, it was, I was like, yeah, I definitely like women, even if I get sent this terrible angle of a photo. Never have I ever been asked to teach a friend's lover how to kiss. No, because I think all my friends are with dudes. So that wouldn't happen. Well, I mean, if you say teach, I would mean like, I guess you could teach them without physically showing them. But I feel like that's really the only way to teach someone how to kiss is by doing it. Like you can't tell them how to kiss. You would have to like kiss them to show them how to kiss someone. So no, that has not happened. I wish. What do you wish, Shania? Yes, I have. No. I wonder how common is that? It was funny. Never have I ever hooked up with a friend. No. I haven't ever hooked up with a friend before. I think that would be weird. I don't know. I would think it would be weird, but I only have one friend now and it's a guy, so that's not going to happen. No. Never hooked up with a friend, but made out with a few. I haven't even made out with any of my friends. There was one person, and we weren't even friends. We met at our friend's house. She was a friend of a friend, but nothing ended up happening. Oh, it was really close for something to happen. But and this was a different this is a friend of the MILF that I was talking about. But again, this is someone that I would say I would hook up with this person. But now that I haven't gotten to know them, but I got to know of them, and I think they have a little bit of a reputation, so I don't think that I would even be with them like that. Not to mention, we would not be able to be in a relationship together either, because that we would clash. But I had it almost with a friend of a friend. Never have I ever peed during oral. No, I have not. Have not done that. I could see how people do, though, for sure, but that has never happened to me. Well, because also, you're supposed to, especially if you have to go to the bathroom, you're supposed to wait until after sex, because, if you have a full bladder, then it's, more sensation, is what I've heard. And what I feel, I could probably agree with that. So, but it's never actually happened, at least not to me. I have a rule that I don't hook up or date my female friends. I like to stay friends with them. Yeah, it's, they might be home. Are they home? Probably. It's about that time. Let me shut this door. Hold on. Give me just a second. Oh. He always leaves his toy in here. You get your squeaky. Okay. Yeah, I don't typically like to hook up with friends. Because I feel like that would ruin the friendship. Oh god, I can't even lift my legs up to stupid. Yeah, I feel like that would ruin the friendship. And I feel like if you do want to do something with a friend, and this isn't me telling you you should or whatever, but I feel like if you were to hook up with a friend, the only way I really see that working out, for one, communication, and for two, I could see being in a relationship with a friend. But I feel like if you just hook up with a friend, then it's weird. Yeah, I don't know. Never hooked up with a friend. Yeah, I haven't either. No tasting the friends. Oh, gosh. No to having to pee. I feel like that's not very common. Episode 1 assumed... I don't know if you meant to put E1 as an episode 1, or if you said... I don't know. Assumed I was hooking up with a late boyfriend, but honestly she was closeted. Is it boyfriend or best friend? But honestly she was closeted, and I was just going along to keep her family from knowing she was gay. Gotcha. I don't think I've ever had to help someone. I don't think I've ever told someone that I was dating someone. Like, I don't think I've ever had that type of situation where we're, like, faking it. No, I've never been in that situation. Never have I ever done body shots. Me, yes. And, me, no. Because the person that was offering body shots, I was not attracted to. And I feel like you kind of have to be attracted to someone when you do body shots off of them. I don't know. That's just me. I might do it if I'm drunk enough to probably do it just on anyone, but probably drunk me would probably do it on any would take body shots off of like anybody. But I've never been drunk enough. See, you guys always think that I have like so much going on in my life, and I really don't. I think most of these I've answered no to. Attraction is a must for body shots. That's what I feel like. Again, unless I'm like drunk. I'm only gonna do body shots off of someone that I'm attracted to. She was very attractive, and I was the only one she offered them for. Oh, well, lucky you. Oh, I did body shots off of a friend, but I was drunk enough. Yeah. No. Well, then I'm an outlier. I mean, no judgments if you want to do body shots off of someone you're not attracted to. No judgments at all. But I just feel like I can't take a body shot off of someone if I'm not attracted to them. Unless I'm drunk. See, I'm trying to think of more. I actually have the game Never Have I Ever, and it's funny because I cleaned the closet. I cleaned out my closet this past weekend, and I have the card game. I've actually played the Never Have I Ever card game on stream. It was so much fun. I only did it one time. I don't know why I didn't do it more than once. But I did it one time. But I moved the card game downstairs. Your life sounds pretty interesting enough, Cass. I feel like it's not. I feel like I'm a boring person for the most part. All of these things that I say that had happened, they all happen at like one setting. So it's not like they just happen to me all the time. Question. I know I'm trying to think of one and you're putting me on the spot and it's hard. Any idea when you're going to have that wall art area for P.O. Box gifts? Soon. That's like the next thing on my list. But we need to move the TV first. And then once we move the TV, then I'll be able to like properly measure everything. And then work on it. So soon. Maybe in the next... I mean, I said I want to be done with the whole office in like a month. So, but maybe in the next like at least 2 weeks we can have the wall done. It's my next thing that I'm working on. While I'm reading things, I will think of a question. I blame the tequila. At least I did body shots with a girl I was into. Sadly, nothing ever developed between us. Oh, I'm sorry. Heck, well, it's all a bit of... I don't know what that word is. Crack? That's what it looks like. Really, I think I would have a problem with answering the never have I ever just because I'm a don't knock it until you try it kind of gal. Oh, well, I mean, same. I feel like no one in here is going to judge anybody for anything. I'm not going to judge. So there you go. Your turn, Cassie. I know, I'm trying to think. Hold on. Have you played Cards Against Humanity? Yes, I have actually. I actually have like several versions of Cards Against Humanity. It's very fun. In another life, we could have been great friends because I like your personality. Me? Well, I don't know why it has to be in another life. I'm trying to move this stupid chair. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I appreciate it. I don't know what I was gonna say though. Stupid pregnancy brain. You got it. Oh, okay. Never have I ever had tantric sex. I don't know what that is. Does pixie stick dust straws full of flavored sugar count as a body shot? Trust me, they're a lot of fun with no drug and alcohol taster effects. I feel like it would count. Never have I ever got drunkenly locked out of my house. No, I haven't gotten drunkenly locked out. I haven't been drunk that many times. Never have I ever had a one night stand. Well, I've said it a couple of times, so. Oh, I'm from North Ireland. I'm a Belfast girl. Fun. I don't know if that automatically means that you're judgy or not. Or if that means, what did you say? That you're a don't knock until you try it kind of girl. I don't get drunk. Yeah, I mean, I try not to get drunk because I don't. First of all, I don't like myself when I'm drunk. And it usually takes me a bit anyway. Never have I have to look up never have I ever questions. And I have to pick one. I'll pick one that I've done. Or at least one that's interesting. Only locked out for a short time while drunk. Me tried to get in with the wrong keys. I figured it out eventually 15 minutes later. I remember one time I got locked out of the house because I had sex with someone, and then the key was in, I think it was my individual house key, so it wasn't out on any actual keys, and I had it in my pocket, and so whenever I took my pants off at some point, I think the key fell out, and then when I went home to try to let myself in, I didn't have the key, and my grandma was the one who let me in, and I told my mom the next day, and I was like, and I never lose anything, and I told her, and I was like, I lost my house key, and I lost my house key because I had sex, and like the key fell out of my pants pocket, and my mom died laughing. She's like, and your grandmother let you in of all people? And I was like, yeah, I know. Crazy. But so that has happened to me before, but not drunkenly locked out. Absolutely no judgment. No. Yeah, and I won't do it here either. Tantric sex, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, has a reputation that sex can last for 8 hours. Wait, are you saying that you have done it? Is that what you're saying? I have not done shit, 8 hours? I show emotions when I get drunk. Well, same. I mean, here's one. Okay, so here's a question. I got one for you. Never have I ever had sex in a pool. And I'll drink because I've had sex in a pool. There's one. There's a question for you. I didn't even have to look that one up because I ended up remembering. Never have I ever been drunk. Oh, that's not fair. I've never approached a cute stranger in hopes of getting their number. Is that a never have I ever thing, or are you just saying that? No, I'm not usually the one that goes up to anybody. I did off of like a dare that one time, but like that was it. And I wasn't actually trying to get their number. Yes, tantric is great. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. No, yes, sex in a pool. And let me tell you, it's something you have to try. Oh yeah, I've had sex in a pool. It's definitely different, but it's pretty cool. A paddling pool? What? What's a paddling pool? I get mellow when I'm drunk? No, I get crazy when I get drunk. Yes, been drunk. I remember having a one night stand and was getting ready to do the walk of shame, but couldn't use their lock. So woke them up to help and also used the opportunity to ask where my bra was. Oh no. Was it awkward or was it like was it at least like a cool like situation or was it yeah. Never have I ever got a letter of complaint for being too loud during sex. No, because I think most of the time where I've had sex was like secluded places. So I don't think that's ever happened to me. Never have I ever got a letter of complaint for being, oh, I just read that one. Almost like being in outer space, weightless almost. I just think the feeling of it is really cool. It's pretty great. Yes to approaching. Approaching what? Yeah, had sex in a pool and the beach. The beach is not sensual like people think. Well, I would think that the salt water would like burn or something. Would that not? The pool, because the pool that I've had sex in was chlorine. I don't know. So it's never been a saltwater situation. I tried to initiate sex on a beach one time, but the person was too shy. I was like, what? There was like no one there either. I was like, oh, it's okay, it's fine. Obviously, I'm not gonna pressure you into having sex on a beach, but I was like, damn it. Try to get something off of my bucket list. A paddling pool is the smallest pool ever. Oh, yeah, that would be a little weird. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I've never done it. I got one when I was 20 with a one night stand. You got one what? Oh, a complaint. A complaint. Wow, some one night stand that was. It was a bit awkward but funny at the same time, so all good in the end. Oh, your one night stand. Do you know Michael Bradley? No. I feel like I'm probably gonna answer no to most of those questions. Sex in a pool equals sexy. Sex in a hot tub equals too much sweat and heat. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. That's definitely. Also, yes, in a hot tub. See, but I haven't had sex in a hot tub. But I feel like it would be really hot. I don't know. Again, we could just be like Emma and just don't knock it till you try it. Live by her motto. Yeah, beach is a bitch. I mean, it wasn't in the water. It was like on it was on land. We weren't in the water when tried to see how it would go, but she wasn't for it. So I was like, okay, cool. That's fine. She was, but she wasn't because she was too shy. But I'm like, it's okay. I get it. And that and police kind of the police like circle that I think it's just because like the police were like constantly circling the beach. So I get it. Oh, I wasn't in the water at the beach. Sandy, rocky moments. Oh, gotcha. Sand everywhere. Yeah, see, we didn't get that far. So, approaching a person for their number. Oh, gotcha. I was like, approaching what? Never have I ever done a freaky sex act just because I've heard other people have. I don't think so. If I'm gonna do something freaky, it's because I'm gonna have some sort of interest in it, not because I've like heard of it or like other people were talking about it. But I don't think I've done that, and I would say I don't think I would do that, but I don't know. I don't know my future self. No to the pool. I keep my fun in bedrooms. I just like to take things off of bucket lists. I don't actually have a physical bucket like a sex bucket list, but I mean like mentally. Yeah, I didn't remember too much, but apparently it was like 5 hours long. We found so many. Oh, your sex on the beach? Is that the one you were talking about? Never have I ever had a paranormal experience. I mean, not sexually, but I've had a paranormal experience. Hence the complaint. Oh, your complaint was Gotcha. It's not too hot if you sit on the ledge. Wait, what? Can I never remember? Oh, the hot tub. Lord. Yes, beach is a problem and it can be cold because it's windy on a coast. I could see that. I tried the sex on a hood of a car in a thunderstorm thing. Was all cool till it started hailing. Oh, jeez. I've had sex in a car a couple of times, but never on a car. Never have I ever used ice and tongue together. I haven't, but I want to. I think that would be cool. Literally and figuratively. Never have I ever had sex at my place of work. Oh. I have. It wasn't, it was a place that I worked at years ago. It was like, when it happened, it was 4 years ago. And I had like just put in my 2-week notice or something. And it's funny because I was just telling this story to someone else recently. I can't remember who I was telling. But yeah. And I felt like because I put in my 2-week notice, I was like, oh, then we can do it, whatever. Actually, that's happened more than once. Well, one was inside. It was like actually like, it wasn't on my desk, but it was right next to my desk. And the other one was in the parking lot outside of work. The complaint, although I did get told I sounded good, so, well. I figured out it was because of the complaint. I've had 3 paranormal sightings. I've only had 1 paranormal situation. And it was like almost 12 years ago. Actually, it was almost 12 years ago. Actually, it might be exactly 12 years ago. Because it was near my 16th birthday. It was like right before I turned 16. You win some, you lose some. My cousin was staying with me at the time and had a woman over, and I tell you, she was a screamer. Oh, like it's sexy, but also if it could be too much. You know what I mean? I tried not talking dirty for once with that paranormal question. Well, I figured you were like, I figured you weren't meaning sexually, but it's just funny because we were talking about sexual stuff, so I felt like I had to state that it wasn't a sexual experience. Yes to ice and tongue. Ice and warmth of tongue, amazing. Yeah, okay, I know. I need to try it soon. Ice is too cold. I would complain too much about it. Oh God. Yes to ice and tongue too, followed by mint tea and tongue. Oh, I could see that. That'd be good too. Yes, I was in military and sex. What? I missed something. I think you're maybe replying to someone. I don't know. Emma's out there having loud tantric sex and getting action on the beach. Emma, congratulations. You can join Cody and Cass in the parking lot crew. I did. Listen, what you think qualifies me to go into the parking lot doesn't count because I never was with a MILF. I still have not been with a MILF. Doesn't count. No one from work heard you having sex. It wasn't during work hours. It wasn't during work hours. It was after work. It was like pitch black outside. Like, it wasn't middle of the night, but it was night, and like, yeah, so. The walls in Belfast are very thin in the housing. Never have I ever had sex in a car. Sometimes I need to just stop talking so that, I mean, shit, if this was like alcohol, I'd probably be drunk by now. Had neighbor who was a performance screamer. Oh, geez. But I feel like, I don't know, like, if you're like, again, no judgments, but I feel like someone being loud and getting to the point is, you could honestly scream, but if you scream too much or whatever, I would almost feel like you're faking it or something. I don't know. Use the ice on one side of the mouth and tongue on the other side. Thanks for the tip. Sounds are my kryptonite. Oh, I prefer my partner to be like verbal. Like yeah, but like what I'm thinking of screaming is just like screaming for a long period of time. I feel like that would get old for me. Like maybe if it was like a one night stand and we were like together or whatever, but like, and that would be fine. Like I'd be fine with it, but like I wouldn't be able to have sex with him multiple times because it would just get on my nerves. But at the same time, I would prefer for my partner to be verbal rather than silent. Because it's like a compliment in like itself if you can make them be verbal. Sex at work in military. Oh, gotcha. Jeez. Where? Listen, I was the only one in that parking lot. How come it's a party now? Because you're in the parking lot. So the whole party got moved to the parking lot now. This is what happens, Cody. This is why you were not initially invited into the bar. If I pinky promise not to seduce your chosen MILF at the club, am I allowed back in? Yes and no, because I feel like if there's any sort of competition, then the MILF would still want to be with like you versus me. You know what I mean? You can be like, nah, I'm not interested, but that MILF was interested in you to begin with. That's why Cody's not in the bar, because Cody has said like, oh, I'll just like not, we'll just not like hit on the same person or whatever. And it like, but nope. Yeah, sex in a car. My ex and I still lived in the same apartment, so I couldn't go inside. get that. Is scratching or screaming an involuntary reaction, or can it be controlled? I think it depends on the person. And scratching is really hot too, though. Had an ex-girlfriend that did too much of both. I never took it as a compliment. Felt like rehearsed bullshit. That's the thing that like, I'm like, is it... I don't know. There's a fine line between where it's sexy and like, that's why I was like, it seems like it would be like you're forcing it at that point. If it's like just kind of continuous, like you're just kind of forcing it and it's kind of like faked. Scratching is hot too, but scratching is another thing that could be done too much. I genuinely don't remember that one time. I only assume it was good times. I wasn't screaming. It's like a lowish moan that, depending if it hit right, then just gets a little higher. Oh, gotcha. Not like the lesbian porn sounds, but moaning and the sound when you know you're on the right spot. Is that what you're saying that you like? Because yeah, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. But like when I think of screaming, I'm thinking like screaming, you know. Can I come back in if I wear a costume? No, because you would wear a costume, but then it would like attract everybody because you would wear said costume. But when the quiet people can't help it and make a sound, gasp, whatever it makes you feel like, yep, I did a good job. Yeah. Again, it's a turn on. But like if you scream and it's constantly, I'm going to be like, what's up? You know what I mean? I don't like performance sex. Want it to be spontaneous. Yeah, I mean, same, but I think like I don't know, like I don't know if I'd be able to do like, I just think of scheduled sex, like oh, like every Tuesday at 4 p.m. like we should have sex or like whatever, like that's not a turn on, but that's what I think of, but that's not what I would rather have spontaneous sex. My ex made my back bleed with her scratches, like, ouch, but thanks. I think someone's made me bleed before, but it wasn't like, I don't think they were long scratches. But it didn't bother me at all. And then I've made someone else bleed too, but they wanted to, so. I honestly thought that the scratching was sexy till my football teammates saw my back in the locker room. They told me my girlfriend was basically just marking her territory on my back. Well, yeah. But also, I do think it's like, I think it's a sexy thing. But yes. Yeah, for sure. They were probably, 90% of the time, I feel like when it's done, they're marking their territory. Like a hickey. When someone gives you a hickey, I don't feel like they're not really just doing it to like, it's partially to make you like you feel good because getting a hickey feels good, but like also they're marking their territory. No, not scheduled. I mean spontaneous sounds and actions. No, I know what you mean. You just made me think of like scheduled sex, which I don't like. But I knew that you weren't. That's not what you were talking about. I mean, I'm more the kind of person who used to play games to get what I wanted. So it's situationship. We would plan to play whiskey pong or vodka pong, and whoever won got to say what they wanted. Oh, you mean literal games? Oh, I was thinking that you like to just. I thought you meant play games like just play around with the other person's feelings or whatever. But no, playing games is fun. Yeah. They wanted to bleed? Wow, kinky. Yeah, they had a pain fetish. I was like, what's the word I was thinking of? Y'all are having some violent sex. Well, like I said, they had a pain fetish. If someone ever tried to organize sex on a schedule, I'm out. Yeah, no. It's not sexy. Also, scheduled can be sexy, but only if you're creative. Don't be boring. Yeah, everything's on like a case-by-case basis, but like if it's like every Tuesday at 4 o'clock and like, you know, whatever. I don't know. It's just kind of... It'd be one thing if you're like, oh, it's your anniversary, and then... So, like, you kind of know that, you know, chances are things are probably going to happen. But, like, it's special or whatever. Like, that's a little bit different. So, there's that, too. Lick my body challenge? What is that? I have never heard of that before. There is nothing wrong with S&M. Oh, no. I think as long as everyone's on board, like, and everything's consensual, who cares? I like to be told what to do and choked, and don't make me bleed. I don't want to be... I don't want to need a Band-Aid after. Again, but that's the same, like, communication and whatever, right? Love to roleplay like Rockstar with groupies, etc. Never have I ever roleplayed me, yes. I don't think I ever have, and I always have wanted to roleplay. I think every time I'm with someone, the people never wanted to roleplay, and I'm like, oh, you're so boring. Because pain and pleasure receptors are near each other. I personally enjoy a little pain. I do too. It just depends on what it is and what you're doing. Like biting and scratching are great, but also I think it's the amount of force that you use. Like I was with someone who bit way too fucking hard, and I'm like, ow, shit, that's not fun. You're just hurting me at that point. And then the other person who liked to do scratches was a different person, but they actually knew the amount of scratches and the pressure to use, and the little bit of nail that they had. Oh, it was perfect. Normal sex at 9 p.m. Wednesday. Boring. Meet me at your job at 8:59 on Wednesday. That can get very fun. One person gets blindfolded and the other person puts your head where they want you to lick, and you have to guess where it is. Oh, that is not a game that I have ever played, but that sounds like fun. I have never heard of that game before. Yes, or role-playing? I think role-playing is I would think it'd be a normal thing. But I have never done it, and I've always wanted to do it. Pressure points are great. I know shiatsu massage. I don't know. I'm open to, I would say, almost anything and everything. So, I think if you're going to use pain, though, you just have to use the right amount of, pain and pressure. Oh, nice. I do love a good massage session. I like to receive massages. I don't like to give massages. That's the thing. It's just funny because anytime if someone gave me a massage, and they'd be like, and they maybe expected one in return, I'd be like, oh damn, I'm so tired, and would fake fall asleep or something. I don't know. I was kind of petty because I don't know. I hated giving. I don't know. And especially after you receive a massage, you're not going to want to give a massage to like, because you're going to be relaxed. So why would you want to like, after being relaxed, get up and like massage someone else? I don't know. It'd be one thing if I was like giving a massage with a different like a different at a different time or whatever. The game is fun. I want to try it. Yeah, for sure. What is the most public place anyone here has ever done it? I guess a place of work, but I mean, there was no people there or near, but it was technically not at my home. So what do you like to roleplay? I mean, I haven't done it before, but I'd be interested in doing different things. Probably something with something to do with an authoritative person in control. And then because I always end up being the one that's in control, I would love for someone else to role play and be the person that was in control and me not have to be the person in control. I think that's what I would like. I say that, but then also at some point I feel like I would need to reverse it. But I don't know. I prefer to give massages than receive. Okay. That's strange to me, but sure. Again, no judgments. Cool. And pleasurable, definitely. Well, it sounds like it. Cass, you're terrible. But I was just saying, I mean, in the case of like, if you get a massage and you feel so relaxed after receiving that massage, you're not going to want to give a massage right after that because it's like you're now relaxed. And what I'm saying is I could give a massage in a different, like I could initiate a massage in a different situation, like at a different time or whatever, because, you know, I wasn't, like, as long as I'm not like relaxed or whatever. That's just what I mean. I like to give them, but I'm too ticklish to receive. I'm super, super ticklish on my feet. That's the only place that I'm really ticklish at. So as long as people don't touch my feet, then I'm fine. Really, sometimes post-massage, you aren't relaxed at all. Oh, see, I am. I don't know. But be warned, it can get very heated. Oh, yeah, true. Just then you would, I don't know, whoever's given, if you're trying to, depending on how, like what you want the outcome to be with your massage, don't make it too relaxing. Because then I would just like, there is no way after, like if I have a good massage, there is no way after the fact that I would probably want to like have sex. I would just like want to go to bed. Like if someone were to give me a massage and want to turn something like into something else, like it would have to be a very short massage and it would have to like not very much pressure because yeah. On board USNS Mercy while in the military, most public place had bunkmates who were lesbians and would make sure no one would catch us. Oh, nice bunkmates you got there. If Emma's giving massages, she's back inside the bar. Or everyone else is going to go out in the parking lot. Why not? It's a powerful thing. You have control. Or it's a power thing, too. You have control. Do you mean like the roleplay thingy? Yeah, that's why I say it just depends on the person. She's been redeemed from the parking lot. Shiatsu massage can be very energizing. So far all of the massages that I've ever had, like it just puts me to sleep. Being a nurse, I've strong hands. See, but then that would probably make me fall asleep. So I prefer to have that control element. I get you. I don't know. Body massages lead to massaging other things. I don't know. Again, it would just depend on how long you're in certain areas, though. Like, because I feel like even though, like, if you tried to move to other areas, I would still be tired. And it could be, I don't know, maybe I'm just a naturally just tired person all the time. Although I'm also a person that prefers morning sex over like night sex. And that could be because I'm like more so morning person than a night person. But I'm a person that I get energized after having sex, and a lot of the partners that I've had, I think just about every person I've been with that I like actually cared to know how they are after sex or whatever. That sounds so bad how I just said that. I mean women, not, I just mean the guys that I was with I didn't give two shits about. But the women that I was with, like, there. So, all of the women that I was with, they wanted to just like go to bed right after sex, and I'm like, I'm too wired after sex, like, because it gives me like a boost of like, you get like a boost of adrenaline or whatever, at least I do after sex, and so then I'm like wired. I don't know. I like giving a massage because I like to watch someone fall apart at my hands to the point where they're too tired to move. Do we need to like have a massage, what is it, a massage circle or something? I say that and that sounds like an orgy, but I mean like a legit massage circle. You know what I mean? Like a massage train circle, like, you know what I mean? Like everyone like I mean that non-sexually, but I don't need to go to the parking lot or the bar. You know, people are just gonna go to Emma, no matter where she be at. I prefer to relinquish control. I don't know. I've never been in that. I don't know. Again, depends on the person. The parking lot is getting crowded. Can I go back in the bar, please? Maybe. Maybe, Cody. Yours is like a case by case situation, but you were initially the first person that was going out in the parking lot. Giving massages is a power dynamic. I don't know. I have other power dynamic choices than giving massages, I guess. I think the bar is outside at this point. At this point, no one is in there. Pretty much. It's one of those outdoor bars. Do I fit in the parking lot or at the bar cast? You could be in the bar. I think as long as you're someone that hasn't been with a MILF or could potentially take a MILF away from me, then you're fine being in the bar. If you hold any sort of competition for me, you're in the parking lot. You would love tantric. I still don't know how to say that. I assume I'm saying it right because none of you guys have corrected me. Tantric sex. If you are energized after being satisfied, that's why it can last for 8 hours. Oh. I guess all of the other people that I've been with just can't last that long. Orgy in a train. No, I didn't mean orgy. I meant just like a non-sexual massage train. Cassette is fantastic. LOL. How has Mikey missed this? I don't know. He must be really tired today. I always brought them a cup of tea after sex. English ain't. I've got to. I don't. What were you trying? I could kind of get what you were saying at first, but then I don't know what you were trying to end it with. Yeah. Well, Cassie, we knew you had it in you. Wait, I had it. What? Oh, no, not the orgy thing. I didn't mean it that way. We are lesbians. Anytime you get a group of horny women together, there are going to be hooking up at some point after the massage train or circle, etc. I know, that's why I was like, well, maybe not. I won't take a MILF from you, no competition. Sure. Hey, Cass, what's going on? I'm so happy you were still on stream. Hey, Francesca. I know. Well, it's getting to the point where I'll probably have to like end it soon-ish because I feel like I could pass out at any moment and my back is killing me, but I'm also not looking forward to standing up and getting ready for bed because then I'm going to wake him up and then it's going to be a whole thing. But I know I have to do it at some point because I have to move to the bed. To be honest, I'm not competition in any way. Oh, he just kicked me because he's like, bitch, I know you're talking about me. To be honest, I'm not competition in any way, shape, or form. I just really enjoy a flirt. When I was in my 20s, I was a bit of a deviant. I feel like most of you guys don't have, I don't know, and I could be saying this, and I could be totally wrong. I don't know. Like, I feel like a lot more of you guys would be more competition than you think you would be. What are we talking about? Same as we always talk about, Francesca, at this point. Anything and everything. Now I'm in my 30s, so much more chill. Bringing someone a cup of tea is an English thing to do, so I brought them a cup of tea after sex. Oh, I get what you're saying. I don't think I really do. I don't do anything nice. I don't think I've done, yeah, I'm trying to think. Do I do anything? Just, because I don't know. I feel like I do a lot. So, you know, I do a lot of the time. So why, somebody needs to bring me a cup of tea. That's what needs to happen. That makes me sound like a bitch. I just said that on purpose, but. After sex water. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, that's like much needed. After sex water or like, I would say Gatorade, but I can't. Ugh. After having morning sickness and drinking so much Gatorade during having morning sickness, I can't have Gatorade. Ugh. But yeah, for sure. After sex water. A massage circle does sound so bad though. I know. Okay, but I meant it not sexually because we were talking about everyone like giving or receiving massages. And so that's why I was like, well, we should form like a massage train or something. But then whatever. But I didn't mean it sexually. My last comment was not English with the cup of tea comment. I know. I don't know what you were trying to say with that first one. We should be letting you go and plan a few more Never Have I Ever for our next stream. Always a pleasure in this after dark chatting. Yeah, we should, if I remember to come up with questions, because that is fun. Or I'll just like bring the hiccups are bad today. Bring the game and I'll just like read off a card like I did that one time. I'll bring you a cup of tea, Cass. Thank you. After sex, I say, have a good night as I leave. Damn, Ohio. Just kick him out like that. Oh my gosh, my wife gives the best massages. That's why I was like, I like to receive massages. And then some people are like, no, I'd rather give them, but I don't understand that. JK, they can stay. I'm not in competition with you, Cassie. Okay, Adam. Then you can stay. Oh my gosh, my ex did not know how to touch. It hurt. Do you mean like in a massage way or in like a different kind of way? I like a really hard massage though. In certain areas, like obviously don't go hard on a bone or something, but like, I don't know. I feel like I always carry a lot of tension in places, so. A platonic massage circle is fine. I don't know where the dirty mindedness is coming from. Again, I am poor innocent here. Platonic massage circle? Come on, guys. We, yeah, you're right though. With everyone, like if it was a lesbian platonic massage circle, it would end up not being platonic for long. Okay, guys. Um, I hate ending these because I always have like the best of freaking time, but I'm hurting so bad today, and I'm so tired, and I feel like I'm gonna pass out here really soon. So, um, yeah. I know, right? Bad influences in this chat. I've never talked about anything dirty, like ever. Uh huh. Uh huh. Look up shiatsu massage. I'm sure you would love this. I'm sure. Both way sex and massages. I didn't. Oh, both ways. Oh, she was rough both ways. Oh, jeez. I did not know that it was possible that some girls don't know how to touch, but they don't. Apparently not. I think a. How many women have I had? No. I was gonna, half of the people that I've had sex with, if not more than half, they're afraid to touch, and I'm like, you don't have to be. Obviously, it's consensual. You touch. Like, I think they were just shy to touch, and I think that's like a thing. Yeah, and it's like you don't have to be shy to touch. So I get it. Any circles happening will be 91s, and you know it. Yeah, true. I'm wishing you a great rest, Cass. Good night. It's okay, Cass. Go get some rest. Good night. All right, good night and stay safe. Yeah, good night to all of you guys. I know. I hate ending the streams because I have so much fun. And then I like look forward to like next Wednesday, and they always end up being like we just stream for over 3 hours. But I know. I always enjoy like these, but I do feel like I'm gonna pass out here like at any minute. And you can tell like I'm like heavy breathing because I can't like freaking move. Anyway, yeah, I will see you guys next Wednesday. Finishing Ginny and Georgia, doing Last of Us, Gap, and I think that's pretty much it. Maybe throwing a movie in there if I can do it, but yeah. No, don't go. I just came in. No, stay. I know. Francesca, you came in late today. I streamed for like 3 hours. But need to surrender to your bed to get my spine in line and digest the filth from this group chat. Good night, MILF to be. Thanks, Cody. Okay. Bye, guys. I'll see you next week.